How you doing, guys? Thank you for coming back to another episode of Cobra TV. And if you're new to Cobra TV, this place is for podcast, No Man's Sky gameplay, No Man's Sky skits, indie game coverage of games that are in development, indie game coverage of games that are already out, and test drives of some of those indie games to see if they're fun. We're going to talk about some No Man's Sky stuff today, some things that are just so weird, I mean, they are weird, that's going around right now. Strange things. But now that No Man's Sky has released and, pretty much people have played the game and a lot of people have shelved it for a little while waiting for updates to come. Some people are still plugging away at it, such as myself. But what I would like to do is look to you guys and ask for your advice, what you would like to see on this channel. We have an awesome community here on Cobra TV, and I really want to produce content that you would like to see. I have links in the description for my Facebook, my Twitter account, which I usually tweet out what I'm doing on the channel before it actually gets uploaded. I also have a Cobra TV blog called www.cobratvgnn.com. There's also a Cobra TV Facebook group on Facebook. You guys can follow me on any one of those sources and, message me, tweet me, tag me, email me about things you would like to see on Cobra TV. Let's go ahead and get into some of this stuff here. So a lot of weird stuff is happening. But if you haven't been keeping up with some of the updates that's going on, I'm not talking about updates to the game, talking about like news and updates or whatever. So Sean Murray's supposed to be on Jeff Keighley's show later this month. And then Paul Ware, who's making the content for the audio and sounds, is going to apparently be done doing that and going off and doing his own thing in Helsinki at the beginning of November. So we got late October, we got the beginning of November. So it does look like there is going to be a content update really soon. I look for it to be either this month or at the beginning of November, or the meeting that he has is going to be the announcement of these features with Jeff. So there is that to look forward to. Also, the internal branch has been updated. Not into our game, but it has been updated. So they got something cooking in the No Man's Sky crockpot. So hopefully it's good. Hopefully it brings you guys back to the game, even if it's for just a little while. And things are kind of looking pretty weird. There's a lot of conspiracy theories going on with Hello Games. And, with the things that have happened and are happening, they really do make a lot of sense. But I guarantee you it's not how it looks. Although I could be wrong, and it could be. Okay, so we all know we got the Day Zero patch. That's, I made a video about it, and that's what it was titled from Hello Games, the Day Zero patch. The 1.03 patch that we got when we purchased the game, that was different from the copies that we had seen being played before the game was released. That was titled Day Zero patch on Hello Games blog. And what's funny is in the GameSpot interview, Sean Murray mentions that if the game sucks, they're going to release a Day Zero patch and run away. What is interesting is there's a post on Reddit, and you can't believe everything you see on the internet. This is just one person saying, hey, I did what you asked me to do. I went by Hello Games, and it looks like the place is vacant. That's hearsay. There wasn't even any pictures. And besides, the place looked vacant to begin with wires coming out of the window when their internet went out or whatever. So it's really hard to tell if this is true or not. But if it is true, think about it. They did make a lot of money on this game. So one would actually think that, okay, they're going to buy a better studio. They're going to move their studio. Maybe, and just maybe, that, spurred from death threats from people, your game sucks, I'm going to come kill you. Okay, guys, you know what? Maybe it's time to buy that new studio, and let's not publish our address just yet. I don't know. But that is the rumor going around, that the Hello Games office is completely empty. It's a rumor. But my best guess is that, it could be true that they moved. Common sense. Do I really think that Hello Games released a Day Zero patch and ran away and they're hiding in Mexico somewhere, or maybe they're all gonna hide out and camp out in Helsinki? Who knows? But no, I do not believe so. I believe that they're hard at work in a brand new studio, if that is true, and the place is vacant. But I can just see it now, all these articles from the The no. Oh my gosh, the no. I can just see it now. Hello Games office is empty. Where did they go? Man, it's going to be all over the place soon. The next thing I want to talk about is that there's this thing going around. I was watching the live stream where Serious Gamer X was playing, and he got towards the center of the galaxy, of the Euclid galaxy, and supposedly it appears as if someone has finally discovered the center of the galaxy, because one of the biggest debates has been, well, are we really getting to the center since it backs away and throws you into another galaxy instead of actually let you go into the galaxy when the goal of the game is supposed to get to the center? And it always says undiscovered or has question marks where, information is supposed to be. Well, during his stream, he showed that Skills or Stills or something like that had discovered the center of the galaxy, but it does not say center of the galaxy like it does for everybody else. It has a system name, but then it also has those question marks. But that's usually how black holes look. When you look at the black hole, it has a system name, but then analysis or whatever is all question marks, and you can't even see how many planets and moons are in a black hole star system. But it did appear, because it sticks with, the info card sticks with the center. But when he goes out into another screen or whatever, free mode or something like that, and he looks at the center of the galaxy, it is not stickered to the center of the galaxy anymore. This, I believe, could possibly be a glitch. I'm not sure. The info cards just don't match up. Now, I would love for something like this to be true, because that would mean that there is a puzzle element to No Man's Sky, and that all of us No Man's Sky YouTubers, the age-old thing where people are saying we need to start wearing tinfoil hats, and we're going bonkers and we're going crazy. And you know what? I am going a little bonkers. I am going a little crazy. But I can't, I look at the part where it's not connected anymore, and the info card is different from center of the galaxy info card, and I think this is a glitch. I want it to be true, I really do, but I really truly feel like this is a glitch. And if I still have the footage, I'll put it up there on the screen. But Serious Gamer X, he's pretty funny. I love watching that guy's streams. And if my internet was any better, I'd be streaming No Man's Sky live too, but it buffers quite a bit when I try. It's not a very good viewing experience for people. Now, the other thing I want to get into, I'm not going to get into in major detail, because right now I think a lot of people already know, and I didn't put it in the title of this video just because I don't want to use this topic for clicks like all the other people are, like The No and IGN and all these other sites that are just going after this topic. If something good happened with No Man's Sky, would they even report on it? I don't think so. And if they did, they would probably find negative in it in some way, shape, or form. But the No Man's Sky subreddit, as a lot of you already know, ended up getting purged. You had to be added back in on a case-by-case basis. Now, other news sites, like the major news sites, they're reporting on this, and it's just disgusting how they're reporting on this, where they're calling the entire community toxic, when there are three groups of people. There are people that are affected by this, and this is for people that don't like the game, and this is for people that do like the game. There are people that are genuinely let down by the fact that the final product wasn't what people were expecting. And then there's another group of people who are loving what they got. They love the game for what it is. There's people out there that really love the game. So I don't think that people who like it should be shunned for it, and I don't think people that hate the game should be shunned for it either, because there is good reason to love the game, and there is good reason to be upset about the game. There's a good reason to be upset. I understand. I'm just an easy guy to please. And then the third group that is in the No Man's Sky subreddit are a bunch of trolls. People that just make accounts so that they can just, just make people mad and troll. Some people find that fun. I used to be a troll a long time ago, I don't find that fun anymore because I realize I'm playing with people's emotions, and it's just not good. It is not good. But the subreddit was a place for people to share their screenshots, to share their discoveries, to share their adventure. And it was also a good format for people who were upset to be able to say they were upset. Because it's so large, the group is so large that it is in part of Hello Games. I mean, not technically, but if it's the major community of No Man's Sky. And if you're upset about a product that you bought, you should be allowed to say something on there. But what ruined it was the people that troll the place, and then it just started one argument right after another, and the environment became a toxic environment. Not the people, not the majority of the people that were there, but the environment that started to become created was toxic. It wasn't the community. And the No and these other places, they're sitting there laughing. They're laughing at people who are affected by a game that got released. They're affected by being disappointed. They're affected by loving a game that so many people tell them to stop playing. And, that's not something to laugh at people about, especially when there's a few people in there that are just messing some stuff up and causing a lot of arguments. It's not something to laugh about. And then you're going to use it so that you could get clicks, so that you can make money off of other people's emotions. I mean, the mods, they probably didn't even know what to do. And the place was like a dark alley. It became like a real dark alley. I mean, and it's not the community that did that. The community was in an uproar. People defending the game, people defending why they should be upset. I think that, you should respect them both. Really, you really should respect both of those. And then not make videos laughing at those people. It's wrong. Give that some thought. And I feel sorry for what the mods had to go through. I think that they should have really, really, handled the situation differently. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't in that situation. I know I'm dealing with a lot of it on my channel, and it is what it is. If someone tells me that they think the game sucks, I'm not going to shut them up. I feel that in a year from now, we're going to look back at all of this and realize how silly we were. Because I really feel like through updates, this game is going to become a very, very awesome game. And I know it's something that a lot of us we're out there, we're thinking that these are the developers that are going to really stick it to the AAA, and they're going to show people how it's really done, and they're going to create something innovative and that nobody's ever seen. It was the passion and I don't know. It was a lot of stuff. It was more than just getting behind a game. And I truly feel, at the end of the day, when I put my head on the pillow and I'm going to sleep, and this game's going to grow. This game, not in sales or anything like that. What I mean is it's going to grow into something really special later down the road. I think it's special now. I think it's a piece of art. But a lot of people were expecting more than just a piece of art. But I think just hang in there, if you want. Many games have come out so bland, and they've blossomed into something wonderful. Minecraft. Destiny is actually becoming a really good game. And these are two titles that came out and people were upset. But that is all I have to say about that. Just know, guys, if you're still listening to this podcast or this video or whatever, you have full free reign to be as honest as you want on this channel in the comment section. If you're disappointed, you're disappointed. If you're excited, you're excited. Just please don't fight with each other. We used to be such an awesome community. People used to get along. And, I feel as people, we did that as people. We didn't do that You know, there wasn't a game in between us forcing us to be nice to each other. People have likes and dislikes, and some people expected something different with the, you know, as far as the missing features go. You know, I don't ask somebody why they like spinach. I hate spinach, but I don't ask any, you know, I don't, why do you like that? Stop eating that. You know, I mean, that's a bad example, or is it? I don't know, but I love the Cobra TV community. You guys are amazing, and you're more than just gamers. You're a bunch of friends, and from day one, I've always jumped in, and I've always tried to, you know, talk to you guys in the comments section. I leave my Facebook open so I can chat with you guys when you message me. And there's been some times that it has gotten a bit difficult to get back to everybody, and my email, man, it gets spammed with all kinds of weird stuff, like notifications and things like that. So if you email me more than once, because it could get buried. But Facebook is always a good time, or always a good place, and a good time to get a hold of me, because it's always on my phone. Usually sitting at the computer editing a video or two. But I love you guys. And I'm glad you're here. So help steer Cobra TV in the direction you want. Add me on my social networks, the Cobra TV groups. I even got a Cobra TV Reddit subreddit, so that people can get on there, know what I'm doing next, and you know, suggest things that they want me to upload. Maybe in the future we'll have a thing where people can submit things that they want me to talk about, and we'll use the voting system, and then whatever gets the highest vote, we'll go ahead and talk about that. But later today, maybe tomorrow, but I have an awesome indie test drive of Space Engineers, where me and Bookshelf Gaming and Vertical Speed, me and Bookshelf Gaming, we get lost. We start warping, and we can't figure out how the heck to get back to where Vertical Speed is. And it's pretty funny. A ship crashes through the window of the bigger ship, and we have to clean it all up. It's hilarious. So, but you guys are amazing, and you're wonderful people. And those of you that are in Florida, if you're or in the affected area of the hurricane, I hope you guys are safe. I hope you guys left. I hope it wasn't as bad as what they were saying it was going to be. And if it is, like I said, I hope you guys are safe. As always, I love you guys. Stay awesome. And I will see you all in the next video. Until next time.